Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town Grand Station. And there has been a major update for Factory Town, but I'm not running that version. The new update brings in a lot of fantastic stuff. It brings in a whole new resource system where crops and trees and stone and any resource in the game, there's now areas where there are yield on the map where you put them, so you should be going out to try and find where things should be. So you'll find an area of the map that's really good for grain, so you'd go and put your farms there, and you'd find somewhere that's really good for stone, so you put your mines over there, and so on and so forth. It also adds the new way underground resources work as well. That's got a whole new system to it as well, where stone and iron's way more common than the other ones, which makes sense, makes absolute sense. There's been other major updates to the game. The UI had a small update for the world data thing, where right now if you push F, you get this overlay, whereas the new one, you push F, you're going to get a wonderful window pop up with things that are going to be awesome for you, as well as new buildings are added. There are a couple of new buildings like the Tailor and Medicine Hut, which obviously Tailor does close things, Medicine Hut does medicine things. Now I've chosen to roll back to version 0.180. The new version is 0.181, and I've rolled back because the new changes are fantastic and I really can't wait to play with them, but it's not going to work for this playthrough. This map was never designed, or this layout was never designed with new things in mind. I would have to redesign a lot. More would have to be added to the train system. Things would have to be moved for it to all work. We'd have possibly more stations. I don't think there's any new resources in here. There's just new things, but it would change things. It would do odd things. So, I mean, we are pretty far through on this. We've done really well. We're 120. This is episode 114 of this series, and I do want to bring this to a close, but I don't just want to abandon it. So I think what we're going to do is build everything, get this all working, get this all running, and I mean it should work if I updated it to the latest version, but I don't know how the yield system would work. Our entire crop system may collapse, and you know, if it turns out that there's no areas here for the yields for the things we're putting in, we could end up with just no sugar in the system whatsoever, which just breaks everything. So, yeah, and I mean, with those resources changes, I wouldn't have built it this way. I wouldn't have changed that thing. We already had 2 new resources to this map as we went, the fluid pipes and the mechanical rails. So, I think what I want to do is I want to finish this map off. Now, it's going to take a lot longer than, obviously, just, it's going to take a while to still do. We've still got other bits and pieces going there, so, I mean, I think I might just do it. Let's just get on and do it all and put it all out here, and, because you've seen me build things, you know how this is going to work, and I want to see the end product, and I'm sure you want to see the end product too, but you've seen me do all this, you know how this is going. You basically know that we're going to basically copy and paste every one of these things wherever we need. If we need more workshops, we'll copy and paste this. If we need something else, we'll copy and paste that. Only complicated thing is going to be the cake, because the cake's the only thing that requires 5 resources, if I remember correctly. Go down here. A cake and apple pie requires 5 resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's do the cake, and then what I'll do is I will finish this map off. We will put everything else in, we'll get it all in there, get all the trains in, get everything doing exactly what we need to do, and then I will come back and we shall see it running, see it all working, see it all doing its bits and pieces and doing what's going, and then I might update the game to find out whether it works on the new version. Because it was mentioned that on previous maps the old buildings still retain things. So, like if we were making shirts somewhere, that would still stay in a workshop, even though the tailor exists. And the same, the kitchen can still make the medicine stuff. There's also fruit juice, I think. Fruit juice and jams have been changed into specific things, so you've now got there are new items. You've got cactus jam, dragon punch, apple juice, pear juice, berry juice, apple jam, pear jam, berry jam. So with all those added items to them, we'd have to extend this out even larger. So yeah, I think, to be honest, this has run its course. We've done what I wanted to do, but I want to finish it off. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do the cake, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do the cake with the 5 resources, if I can figure it out. Because we need to do cake next anyway for this. So yeah, I'll figure out how to do it with the 5 resources. I think it's gonna be basically this, just with an extra one in the center. But I need to figure out a way to get the packages to unload, because packages can only deal with 4 items, and if we send a 5th one, that's not going to work. So I did have an idea with this. Let me copy this, place it down here, boom, and we'll change this to cake. Just cake, just one cake, like so. And cake requires flour, sugar, butter, and eggs. So flour, sugar, butter, and eggs. I think flour is the only one of these that we actually have in the system. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. Okay. So you are going to be flour, sugar, butter, egg. Sugar. Nope, not you. The thing underneath it, please. That one there. Butter and egg. And wow, that is weird when you get really close to looking at that. That was strange. Yeah. Yeah. So let's boom. Boom. Yep. Put the package back in. Then I can just copy these and go there, there. Oh, wrong button. There and there. There we go. And that should work. And then all I need to do is connect these bottom ones up. No. Down the ground. Whoa. Ah, damn it. That's what I get for holding right click. That's what I get. Okay. You down there. Okay, so there we go. So that's doing all the bits it needs there. And then we need to change this to whatever we need. Let me have a quick look on my wonderful sheet, which of course now is completely outdated because there are new items. But that's fine. I like new things. I just this was not designed for new things. This was already pretty much in a state of struggling when new items get added, and that's going to be even worse. So it takes 10 seconds, and it uses 4 of that, 4 flour, 2 sugar, 1 butter, and 2 egg. So we need 3 flour, flour. We need 2 sugar. We need 1 butter. Then we need 2 eggs. No, this is going to work. This is going to work fine. I just realised that this is supposed to be the train. I don't know what I'm doing here. This should be the train. Yeah, I don't know why, but that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so I need to get the train for that. But then we also need coal as well, which can't be put in here because we now have no space for it. But I'm going to do coal at the top. I'm going to take one flower away and we're going to put coal in here. Okay. And then we're going to put a packager in the center here. And you can already guess what I'm going to do. We're going to run, shoot out the side, and I want to run them in a better way. There's a train. Let's steal that train. Thank you very much. Boom. Down there. You're just going to be called Cake, because you are a cake train. And you're going to have coal. Flour, flour, flour. Yeah, 3 flour. Flour, flour, flour. Sugar, sugar, butter, egg, egg. There we go. So, coal, flour, 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 sugar and sugar, butter, egg, and egg. There we go. There is our train for it. And this one should be... Did I not filter any... Did I filter any of those? I just put the train... Wow. Wow. Okay. Let me turn that back on. I'm going to say you can go. You can go. Go on, train. You go. You go do your thing. There we go. And oh, you're not going to do your thing. Well, you can't do your thing because you're broken. There we go. The rail was broken. Put you down there. Make you cake. Okay. And then I'm going to turn that off as well. So when the train comes back, it will just be parked there doing that. So let's get this one done as well before I forget. So we want berry cake. I've got it all written down here, just below normal cake on my list. Do you require fuel? You do not. Okay. So this should be cake. Celebrate with cake. Jam. Jam. And then jam. And then sugar. Yeah, sugar. Can't believe I didn't do that last episode. How strange. Sugar, and then berries. And berries. Awesome. There we go. Okay, so now that train's got the right thing added to it. We can at least pick some stuff up and bring it back here. I'm going to just leave it locked off for the minute. That's fine. So let us do this here, and let's set this to coal. I might turn down the animations. Flow, because I remember previously they caused some issues for people, particularly when we were doing this, when they were stuttering. They was causing some issues for people, so I'll turn them off now. Just makes life simpler. Or turn them down now. Okay. And oh, what I might do actually is split this evenly. Seems like a fairer way to do it. Yeah. Let's do it this way. And there. there. Oh. There. There. That. There we go. Then we want a splitter. Oh. I'll put a splitter there and there. And that should split the coal evenly. Don't need to worry about that there because that's only going to have one type of thing in it, which would be coal. And that will split the coal evenly between those three. So, and that will work. That will work. If it had all the resources for it. But that's the way I'm going to do it. And then this is exactly the same for apple pie. And apple pie goes here, doesn't it? If I remember rightly. Is that correct? Let me also link this before I forget. Cake, berry cake, apple pie. Yes, it does. So, that one. Cake. There we go. So I can just bash the mic, sorry about that, and copy this here, over here, and paste it in there. Terrain is too steep. That's new. What do you mean by terrain is too steep? That looks pretty flat to me. Unless we're getting that weird thing that I had previously, where I can't copy anything that's on, I can't copy these on a high level because it's not putting the thing underneath it in. Because there's no support for them. Yeah. I think that's the problem. Because that's all flat. That is all completely flat, but it's not the... I had an issue many episodes ago. I was going to do something like this for all the coal delivery. We were going to have coal delivery separate and have them do their thing. And we're getting cake. We're actually getting cake. Wow. Okay. Unexpected, but we are getting cake. Awesome. Yeah, I had a system where this was sort of floating in midair, and for some reason, it doesn't like chutes floating in midair, copying them. It does weird things, and I don't know why, but it will work for conveyor belts. So if I copy this, and put it over here, it will let me put that down, but it doesn't like chutes in midair. And I don't know why. It does seem strange to me, but oh well, it doesn't matter. So let's do apple pie in this one. And apple pie requires flour, sugar, butter, and apples. So flour, sugar, butter, and apples. Gotta love those apples. Let's do the same here, shall we? Let's do the whole flour, sugar, butter, apple. And then I can just copy that and boom. And copy me a packager and go 1, 2, and 3. Down there, and then do exactly the same thing here again. Which is annoying. I can't copy that. It would be nice if I could, but it won't let me. I think I've got to copy it on the floor. I don't know why I'm putting supports in there because that's not actually where it goes now. But I think I've got to copy it on the floor or something and then do it from there. Then put in... we did figure out a way to do it and I can't remember it. But there is a way around it. There. want a splitter, which goes there, and that will work. There we go, and then change it to coal. Coal. Thank you. Boom. And then we want to go, where is our apple pie? There is apple pie. So right, let's have a look at the recipe. So apple pies, again, is 10 seconds. There's a theme here. 4 flour, 2 sugar, 1 butter, 2 apples. Copy the train, paste the train there. We're going to be apple pie. No. I don't want another train. I want to copy that. Thank you. Boom. And then we'll copy this. Put that. And this can be apple pie. Okay. Tick. There we go. Awesome. I think something I need to prioritize first when I'm doing the stuff off camera is iron wheels, because we're running out of them. So we need apple. Oh, sorry, I'm zooming in and out there. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Iron gears, board band, and if. Hang on a minute. There it is. That's the one I want. Right, okay. So we're going to need... does it need fuel? It does need fuel. Yes, so we're going to have a fuel car. Boom, there we go. Then we're going to have 3 carts of flour. Yep. 2 carts occupied. What do you mean by occupied? What? What the hell's occupied? What? 3 carts of flour, 2 carts. Okay. Now I'm confused. It's occupied here. Nothing is occupied here. So we've got coal, flour. Sugar, butter, and then 2 for apples. Okay. Let's go through and do all these again. Turn off the filters. And then we want flour. I'm just going to copy and paste that 3 times. Sugar. No, copy and paste. Butter. And then apples. There we go. Okay. I'm going to let you go because I want to see if you run into something invisible here. You crash into something here that's not... No, you can go through, yet it said it was occupied. That is... Don't get it, but fine. Off you go. Off you go. Maybe you can pick up some stuff now you actually have the correct stuff in you, and maybe you can pick up some stuff, and we never know. You never know. Yeah, and then this is going to be set to apple pie. So that's the most complicated 2 done. That's the most complicated 2 done, which requires 5 and 5, and we're just going to do a central packager, and I feel that works. If we wanted to expand this to be larger for more kitchens, we can't. It's stuffed, basically, unless I go 3-dimensional with it, which, I don't do. I'll be honest, I don't do that. Apple pie. Yeah, okay. So let's connect up the... You are apple pie. You are cake. Celebrate with cake. Everyone's favourite pastime. Boom. You don't need a signal, you just need 4 box carts, and I need to just turn off those. I don't think I've been doing this. I don't think I've been turning off the filter on trains that I put box carts for picking up on. I mean, I've done it there for the fish. There might be other places I haven't done that in, which is a problem. Okay, so yeah, so now I've run out of iron wheels, so we might repurpose one of these trains for a minute. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the most complicated part done. The 5-way ones. I don't think any other recipe has a 5-way thing. So yeah, that's it. That's it. But I am going to do more. Now I have noticed how happiness has just dropped dramatically. Why is this? Why is happiness dropped? I don't know. Maybe we run out of cake. Maybe we run out of cake. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so I'm going to now go over and I'm going to basically fill in all the gaps. We're going to do the Omni Temple stuff. We're going to do other bits and pieces. I also need to get some airships going. So I think we will be back for that. I'll get the airships. I'll get them researched. And then we'll build some airships and I'll get them back there. I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build the iron wheels whilst we do this. So we shall be back in however long it takes me to do it. But for you, it's going to be, well, just like that. Okay, so we're back. Where have I got to? Not very far. These have all been filled out, so we've got 2 rows complete there. We've got our apple pie thing going on there. Not that this is doing anything yet because we don't have the resources for it. We are struggling for flour. I've noticed that's really starting to struggle now, so we'll have to sort that one out. I have come over here and I have done magic conveyor belts. I was going to say rails because we have done magic rails as well, which are here. So none of these are going at the moment because we don't have the things. Because I actually ran out of workers again. We ran out of workers. I've dropped down the mines to lower amounts so that we can actually survive. Basically, I might drop down these mines a little bit further. Or more importantly, do you know what? No. Let's leave that up there. We're not using that much gold at the moment, so that's fine. But what I want to do is I actually want to get the base to level 10. To do that, we need Omnistones, and I have the Omnistone system up here, ready to rock, right here. But it can't do anything because it needs magic crystals, and we can't do magic crystals because we can't move any of the magic temples, which is a pain. So, as I said, we want to do airships, and I am on 99 out of 100 for airships. So let's do that. But awesome, we have unlocked the airship dock and airships. Now, I've never used these. I don't know how they work. So, it will be exciting. The next things I want to do is definitely although we could unlock the airship dock, but I don't know. I don't know whether we need that or not. I don't know if airships need an airship dock. Oh, this requires 50 purple coins. And 4 people. Okay. So, what I want to do with these is I want to have them. Let's put one down and see what they do. Put them down there. Now, I don't know how these work. I've never used the airships at all. They are brand new to me. They've been in the game a little while, but I don't know. I think they work the same as a normal worker. So what I could say is if I tell it to move. Doop, doopy doop. It'll go over here and sit down. Awesome. So let's grab him up here. In fact, we probably want 2 of them, don't we? What we want to do is we want to drop off goods into the fire temple and then pick up goods from the fire temple and deliver them elsewhere. Now I kind of want to take them straight from here to the schoolhouse and then have these all set to unlock, but we need Omnistones for those. So we need to put them into the system so that our Omni Stone creator can do this. So yeah, and this produces 1 Omni Stone and 4 depleted mana crystals, which is complicated. I also haven't changed this to do that. There's a few things I'm going to have missed. I know it. I absolutely know it. So Omni Stones are there. Yes, they are. There we go. So I'm going to need 3 airships per temple, because although they can pick up multiple things, and I can filter them. I don't think how to do this. I mean, if I can't really say, hey, can you grab multiple things and bring it over, because oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. No, stop. Because if I say, hey, I want to bring multiple things over and drop them off, that would work. I could do that, but I don't know how to get the multiple things into one place. So I think we'll just have 3 airships per one. So let's get a packager. So we're going to need 2 packages. This is going to be unpack, and this is going to be pack. I'm going to turn that way. Bottom. And then we're going to do this and this. And you are going to be, say, you grab fire ether, and I don't know why I deleted that one. You are going to grab the mana stone, because that's what they need, the mana crystals and ether to do their thing. And then we'll grab a barn. Get rid of this corn here. Grab a barn. And we will put it on there. And we will go, you're going to have 2 outputs. One of which is going to be a mana crystal, one of which is going to be that. And it's like a 4-to-1 ratio, if I remember rightly. But I'm just going to put these 3 as ether. The last one as excuse me, ether, thank you. And the last one as crystal. There we go. And then we're going to get another bomb and put it here. And you're not going to be filled with anything because you don't need to. In fact, I am going to main filter you with firestone. Just because I'm going to be using airships to move things around, I don't want to accidentally drop something in the wrong place. Okay, and that should work. That should work. You'll produce that, you'll come out here, you'll package them, that will go into there. So I want 3 airships. Like that. Which is, yeah, I'm not fussed about the mana brick, but on people there's going to be a problem. So you need to come down here and grab fire ether. Deliver fire ether, and then we just drag and drop onto there. And you'll go and deliver fire ether. You need to grab mana crystals, which are there. Take mana crystals, deliver them to there. And you, because this is filtered, it will tell me you want to take fire crystals and drop them in one of these places. I don't know which one. Cancel that. Earth, air, fire is that one. Okay. You take fire crystals and drop them in. There. And you're just going to go and sit on top, and hopefully that works, and that's how these airships do their thing. He's going to land on top of there, and I don't know what happens if 2 airships come to a barn at the same time. I'm hoping we won't have that sort of problem. So yeah, but here we go. Here comes our airships. They're not very quick. I believe if you put the docks down and charge the docks with air banner, they run faster. But I'm not fussed about the speed. I mean, trains are way faster. This is a ground station. These are just purely to get us around the crystal problem. They don't fill up very quickly either. That should be fine. That should be fine. And of course, once these drop down to a certain level, the system will kick in and the trains will come and deliver back to them, and everything will be awesome. Yeah, there we go. And he's going to go off, and he's going to deliver 100 crystals. I suppose I should upgrade this at least once so that the one can drop off actual mana crystals. I don't know what happens instead. If two arrive at once, do they stop? I might need 2 barns for this. I don't know. We will find out in a moment before I build the other ones. Complete airship delivery service would be awesome. Everything is done with airships. You package the goods, you send the airships. I think an airship dock allows, as I said, it allows them to travel faster when they're in the range of an airship dock. They travel faster, and also they can pick up and drop off goods a lot quicker. And you can set them to do things like wait till full, that sort of stuff. This has my understanding of the docks. I said, I've not used them. This is the first time I've used airships, so it's interesting to see what happens here. Okay, so you're dropping off your goods. What do you do when you get here? Do you just stop and wait? Like a... Yep, you stop and wait, and... Okay, so that could potentially be a serious problem. Because if we... Yeah, if our mana crystals fill up, then you're just going to be sat there waiting for it. I don't know. When the mana crystal fills up, maybe you'll just stop and go back. Kind of like what a cart does. I don't know. Oh, of course, I've set you wrong. So you need to be set to pick up those and deliver these down here to fire crystals. There we go. That's better. There we go. And you're going to go with one. Yeah, that makes sense. That's going to be traveling around with very few inside it, which is fine. There's not really a great deal I can do about that. It'll be interesting to see what happens when that fills. But yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. So we're going to set that up at each place. So I need a packager there and there. Turn that around. Not that it matters. Actually, turn it around that way. Yeah, that makes more sense. We'll put a barn in. Yeah, and a barn in here. And you are going to be Aretha, mana. We upgraded at least once. There we go. You are going to be grabbing Aretha, grabbing mana. You go into there, and then you go up to there. I'll just turn you around to face that way. There we go. You're going to pack. Going to unpack. Okay, and then we grab 3 more of these. A 1, a 2, and a 3. And we go the same thing. We go, I want you to grab air ether. Boxes of air ether. Drop them off there. And I want you to grab boxes of mana crystals and drop them off there. And I want you to grab air crystals when they're done and drop them off in there. But I've got to wait for at least one to be in there before I can tell it to do that, because otherwise it won't work. So yeah, so that's how we're going to do the crystals. And then the crystals will end up in these places. We've got one fire crystal there, which is awesome. It's not very quick, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. You picked up 6. That go. I can't speed these up anymore. They just run at this speed. There's nothing you can do about it. I think when we come to building these temple things, I might actually change it up. When we come to move them into the system, I might change these up to be the like the iron ones, because I feel like we need more than just this. So we might change this up for an iron deposit. We'll see. We'll see. And obviously this is still doing the whole... This has got no filters on it at all. Why are you... Why do you resist? I built you, set you off. I didn't do any filters on you at all. Okay. Why? Why did I do that? Huh? Do you know what? That train is going to go. Anyway, that train can go, because as I said, we're going to change this up. We're going to change this up. So let's unpause that. And yeah, I will now go and do the same thing with all the other stuff, all the other ethers, and get that going. Here they come. Obviously, this is going to be the one that's with the mana is going to be running the weirdest a lot, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine, because we have multiple mana things going on here. In fact, I can get rid of that barn now, because that was an offshoot of the old system. You're not getting any depleted mana crystals. You've only got 12 boxes of mana crystals, but yeah, so this will balance that out anyway. So we should be fine. We should be absolutely fine with this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to build the other ones, and then I'm going to carry on building some more things, and I'll be back when we get our Omni stuff going, when this starts going, and we'll upgrade the base to level 10, and then yeah, because I need more people. So okie dokie, we'll be back again in I don't know how long. And as all our wonderful machines whirling to action, we have done it. We have created Omnistones. The reactors are going well. I had to change this up slightly. I don't know if any of you noticed the mistake where I was trying to put 5 things into a packager at once. Doesn't work. Only works before. So I've had to change it up this way here and change some of the outputs and stuff. But it's good. And we have 100 Omnistones, which is excellent. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually break this. So the train's going to come back, drop off whatever's left, and then stop. Because we are really struggling for mana crystals. They're not being produced fast enough back here. Where are we? Here, yeah, they're just too slow. This is way too slow for the demand we currently have. But that's okay. That's okay, because well, we've got 100. We have the little arrow. Let's upgrade to base level 10. Click. Yay! House increased by 40. Oh, we have. Our workers went down by 4. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if base level 10 doesn't include, because the base includes 4 workers, sorry, by default. And I wonder whether the base level 10 doesn't. So that's why it drops down. But we have 100 houses to play with now. And not a lot of space to put them in. Really. I need to move this. Really do need to move this. But I'm not going to. It's going to live here. This is where our town is basically going to be for the rest of eternity, because that's just how it's going to go. So what I'm going to do is I am going to build a road over the top of those. That. Bump and bump. There we go. Go over there and over there. Then it can come down this side. In fact, it can go straight up. There we go. Because all the buildings have to be connected via a road to these stores. So that will work. So then all we have to do is, well, actually, what we want to do is, these roads don't want to be here. No, because what we want to do is we want to put houses in here. So I really want the path to be coming out this way and going down there. Like that. That will connect all them up. And the same here. There we go. That will connect all these up. We can upgrade these houses. In fact, I know I can highlight all of them and upgrade them. So let's do that. Zoom. There we go. Awesome. That gives us 700 workers. And we still have 30 houses to go. So, yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's just do that. And that just reaches that corner there. We could probably put another house in here, actually. Here. Yep, that can reach everything there. Just look at this circle, seeing where it can reach. So that's about right. And it wouldn't. We would be able to put more houses there, but I have to buy land. I don't want to do that. So, and then we'll put some houses here and here, and we should be good. We should be good. But that gives us 120 more people to play with, which is the important part, because I was running out of them. How are we doing for our mines? I just want to make sure I haven't wrecked them by dropping down the people. I'll drop these half to 5 and drop these down to 1. Although we're not using any gold, because we're not actually producing any mana crystals, so we're not using any stuff to sell the things, so yeah. Okay. So, after a very long time, a lot longer than expected, because I actually fell ill between recording, we are complete. We are, as you can see here, we've got a few trains. The frame rate's a bit dodgy, so I do apologise about that. But yeah, we've got a few trains moving around, doing their thing. I've actually had to extend the rail system to allow the trains to travel all the way up to the north point up here and all the way down to the south point down here, because they kept getting stuck. And that is because I've had to extend some of the trains quite largely. We have finished all of our research, apart from the, I haven't done the airship dock, because I haven't. I also had realised just before I started recording, I haven't done mechanical or fluid pipes, and you need mechanical rails in order to get magic rails. But I haven't done them. They should go down here somewhere, and I've been doing this for far too long. Yeah, so let's go over and let me kind of give you the overview. Let's go down here. Let's go down to the bottom corner. Oh, the lag. And do that. Let me do that. There we go. That is every single block full. That is, I don't know what that frame rate is, but that is awful. So yeah, you can see that. Chug, chug, chug. Look at that train. Wow. Okay. So, let's see if I can get it back. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, as you know, we started up here, and we have all the things. We have all the wood, every single item being made, being done. The grain train has been extended to be 800 grain, so it takes an entire station in one go. Because we needed it. We got to that point. And the water as well, if I jump ahead of the water a little bit here, that's been extended to, I think that's 600 to go, because, wow, Pastures don't take enough water in automatically if you just put them by a water source. They don't grab enough. You have to force water down their throats, basically. We have our mana reactor all up and running. This is doing its job. We're getting Omni Stones. I don't actually have any. I should probably store some Omni Stones because they're used for upgrades, but I've turned that off. We do that. So we'll store 50. Not that we're going to need them, but you know they're there if we need to upgrade things. All this is done here. We've got all our crops here. I was going to drop off points for fertilizer for these, but we're already struggling for animal feed. Fertilizer is a bit of a weird thing. I actually do have a dedicated fertilizer place here, I think. Yeah, producing fertilizer. You'll see some trains here that say they have no fuel. That's just because they haven't moved since I put them in. There are some items that just haven't been created yet. This is a weird one. I'm not sure what's going on with this. We don't have any chicken. I think that's because we're just struggling for animal feed so much. This is the bottleneck. The animal feed right in here. I've built the fastest thing I can do. I've actually upped the level to make it transport goods faster. It's just not enough. I need steam power for it, and our steam power ran dry. I actually deleted the steam power, but it ran dry, ran out of coal. So yeah, so our leather and anything that uses a pasture is pretty much just not working at all. This is the old style of pasture system that I built. Everything else uses this style. Let's go over here. You'll see, there it is. Everything else for the pastures uses this style because these are just required so much more than everything else. I think milk was the first one I did, but we just don't have the animal feed for it, and I don't really have any way to get it faster. I mean, yeah, I don't have any way to speed this up. I could put an extra packager in and get that going there and do 2 packers at the end. That would help a little bit, but really the issue is the transport time. The rails are too slow is the best way to put it. By the time the train comes along here, because it has to go all the way up and down again, because I've got no choice, because I've got no other way to connect the rails. You know, I've got no other space for the trains to go in, because some of these trains we're putting in have got 8-10 garages on. They get blocked when they was going up, turning around there. One was turning around, coming down, and it was being blocked by one coming the other way, and then that was blocking these ones come this way, and then it would just, the whole thing just went complete chocker, dead, gridlock. So I had to extend that, but that obviously has slowed down the trains, which means that we're not travelling anywhere near as quickly to deliver stuff. So that's our bottleneck. Our bottleneck is the trains just aren't fast enough. I could put magic rails in to speed them up. Yes, that would probably work. But then you're just spending more, you're using the resources more. So, yeah, not that we're using that much of the resources, to be honest with you. We're still doing pretty well. Yeah, we're still, I mean, we're making coins and making money and everything seems to be absolutely fine. The fishery is the only one that does use water, and that is off-centered, and I've just noticed that, and that's annoying. Yeah. But yeah, everything else seems to be kind of working. Why is this not running? Apple pie isn't running because apple pie just can't get a hold of the goods. Just can't. I think the demand is way above supply, particularly when it comes to things like eggs and butter, because they all need milk, which all needs animal feed, and yeah. So that's struggling. I'm not sure why it doesn't have any fuel. It could have fuel. Don't know why. Oh well. Apple pie train. No, Mr. Berry train. It's quite possible I missed the train out as well. I might, but then again, it's got sugar, so I don't think I have missed the train out there. Or I messed something up with the trains. I don't know. You'll notice on the end I put all these little dead rails in here because I had a habit of sorting all the trains out and then not putting their tag in. So they end up just driving to the end and stopping. So I did that on purpose so I can actually catch them. But yeah, everything is in order. Everything is going the way it's supposed to be. Fish is making the fish oil. This is making that. This is everything apart from mechanical rails and fluid pipes is being made and will eventually be made if I just let it run long enough to fill up. Basically, that's what I need to do. I just need to sit here and let it run. But unfortunately, it is so slow. The game, I don't think, was ever designed for this much added to it. I do kind of wish I could turn off the particle effects for the trains. That would probably help a little bit. But yeah, it is quite cool just sitting here watching the trains go backwards and forwards. That little junction in the centre, you see they get stuck, come backwards and forwards and do all the things. But yeah, it is complete. I know this isn't kind of the ending some of you were hoping for, that you'd see me build it all out and go the way it is, but as I said at the start of recording this, which was for me 3 days ago, I started recording this episode the day the patch came out, and I'm already late of publishing it because, as I said, I've fallen ill between, couldn't record anything, but yeah, I think this is the best way to do it. It's going to be complete, it's going to be done. I will put the map up onto Steam for everyone to download and try if you want to, by all means. You know, have a go, see what you think of it, see how you like it. I haven't tried it in 181. This is a 180 save. I don't know if 181 will break a lot of stuff in it. I don't think it will. Normally the compatibility is really good. Eric, the developer of this, is really good at backwards compatibility. But I think if it uses the new fertile ground system, it might affect some of the farms. I don't know. I should try it, but yeah. I'm glad this is done, and we can move on. We can move on to newer and wonderful and shinier things, and everything will be awesome. I never moved the town. The town's over here. There's 100 houses in the town there. So yeah. Okay. So that is going to be it for this whole series. We are done. We are done with the Grand Station. It's auto saving, which takes a while. Yeah, we are. Job's done. Job's done. So we'll leave it here and come back next time with something new. I don't know what I'm going to do next. Not decided. If you've got any ideas, let me know, and we'll see. And we will sort of just take it from there. So thank you very much for watching and for being a part of this whole series. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I do hope you come and see what happens next. And until then, as always, have fun.